behind me is Holland America Eurodam. It's a long ship, 280 meters or 250 meters, 2,100 passengers, guests, about 900 crew. So total souls on board, 3,000. These type of ships are called Panamax. They were designed to just fit in the old Panama Canal. There's a new Panama Canal now, so it's much wider and can fit most ships. About 20 years ago, only Panamax ships could go through the Panama Canal. When you're on a ship like that and you go through the original Panama Canal, and you're standing outside on the deck like here, you can touch the wall of the Panama Canal with your hand on both sides. It's so close to the wall, it fits in perfectly, and that's why they call them Panamax. Very long and narrow. Those are beautiful ships. My very first cruise ship 13 years ago was a Panamax ship, similar to this one. The medical center is at the front, deck 0. Right at the front of the bow of the ship is deck 4. Then you follow these cabins along, deck 4, and the one below are the master stations, deck 3. And the large windows at deck below are deck 2. The smaller windows at deck below are deck 1. And the portholes you see are deck 0. So my cabin used to be on deck 0. That's where the I-95 is, crew areas. And yeah, of all the ships I've been to, which is now, I believe 17 or 18 ships that I've worked on, these type of ships, the Panamax ships, are the ones that I know like the back of my hand. On my very first contract, I spent a total of spent 6 months on this type of ships back in 2011, and in 2012 I went on another Panamax ship out of New York, and I spent 10 months. I had a 10-month contract, and I was a single doctor. Back in the days, they used to put one doctor on this type of ships. The cruise line I was working for. Now they all have 2 doctors, right? But now, but back then, there'll be 2,000. I mean, this one is 2,100 passengers. But the ship I was on, which wasn't Holland America, it was a different company, but still a Panamax ship like this one, we used to have 2,500 passengers and just short of 1,000 guests. It was 3,500 people on board, and I was the only doctor. And I was on board for 10 months. So I got to know the ship very well. Walking around the ship day and night. I know all the decks, all the areas of the ships, the engine room, all the departments. There's some minor changes, but I can guarantee you that although I've never been on this Eurodam ship, right at the front you've got some sorts of mini golf going on, and then the deck below that you've got the spa and the gym, and below that you've got, see all these dark windows there. This is the little deck, that's where the eateries are, the dining and all that stuff. Towards the back of the ship, with the pizza place, midship where it's written Eurodam. Just in front of the funnel, you've got the steakhouse restaurant, some kind of a la carte restaurant. At the back, you've got the basketball court, and then below the little deck, you've got all the passenger cabins, and then deck 4, you've got the entertainment, the casinos, and stuff like that. The gift shops, the nightclub, the bars, and then deck 4 forward is the crew area. Yeah, deck 4 forward is the crew area, and yeah, I mean, I know this ship, like I said, like the back of my hand. Anyway, today we are in St. John's, Antigua. This cruise has been beautiful. 7 days from San Juan, 5 port of calls in a row. We've been lucky enough to have ports every single day for 4 days. St. Kitts, St. Lucia, Barbados, Dominica, and today our last port, Antigua. Beautiful. I'm on call today, so I can't get off the ship. But even if I could, I probably would not have left the ship because I'm just too busy, you know? I've got some stuff to complete. Tomorrow is our last day of the cruise. It's gonna be our last day, sea day. And the day after tomorrow, we're back in Puerto Rico, San Juan. If you wanna hear more about that, join me on Patreon. Join me on Patreon for more stories about the cruise ship industry. See you there.